Sagittarius, how are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn. I am here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one should be for May 12th through May 15th. With any luck, that will be Monday through Thursday. Well, these cards aren't shuffling, but let's try again. Anyways, yeah, happy Mother's Day if that is something that you are a part of or it was your day. Other than that, we are just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about today. I will be back on Wednesday with the bonus readings to get you through your weekend for Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, so we're starting this one with the Empress, okay, to the Eight of Wands, and then the Queen of Pentacles. This is your recent past or your backstory. Excuse me. Currently, I have you with the Devil, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, in the near future, I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Seven of Pentacles. Alrighty, bottom of the deck for this one is actually the Sun. So the Sun could mean, I mean, it is supposed to be the happiest card in the deck, so it can have that meaning. It can also mean that things are being illuminated, meaning things that possibly you weren't aware of, or maybe you weren't open to seeing could suddenly be illuminated so that you now see them, okay? We'll see how it plays in. The card at the center of your read, so it's kind of like the focus of the read in some ways, is the Six of Pentacles. We'll have to see how it plays in as to whether this is a matter of there being a lack of reciprocity and on whose part, or if this is that there is reciprocity or that's what you're looking for. But somehow this equal give and take thing is right at the center, okay? All right. Let's start in the past. That's where I start. Anyways, let's see what your backstory is here. So is this one person? Are you the Empress presenting as a Queen of Pentacles, or do I have two people here? With the Eight of Wands. I feel, Sagittarius, like you are the Empress, okay? And I think you received some kind of communication enlightening you or shining light on the fact that there is also a Queen of Pentacles in your situation. It does not necessarily mean that the person you're with is cheating on you. There could just be somebody there. Doesn't mean it's gotten any traction. I don't know. For a lot of you, it feels like maybe there was a third person here. Because you're the Empress and there is somebody else here that's a Queen of Pentacles, okay? That's what I see. And I feel like in the very recent past, you received some kind of communication to that effect. That's what this is, communication, right? Okay, we couldn't change this if we wanted to because it's in your past, but at any rate, however it played out is affecting the rest of the reading. I know this probably feels like this happened to you, but it's easy if you look at it from the outside to see that it probably happened for you, right? You would want to know if there was somebody else involved. All right, let's keep going. So currently, where do we have it currently? I have the Devil, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is falling out under this Queen of Pentacles, so it's like there's a level of secrecy here, or, right, a level of secrecy, that's what that is. The Devil is what I feel like is playing into the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there was a total lack of reciprocity within this dynamic that we're talking about. This looks like a romantic relationship at any rate. And the male and female don't get so stuck on that, although the people are presenting here as the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, but that could be a man. I mean, it's however it works for you, okay? These two are presenting and they're female. Okay. The Devil is falling out under the Empress. It makes me feel as though there is a level of insecurity that's been magnified, maybe an abandonment wound that's been magnified, and definitely the fact that there was a lack of reciprocity has now been magnified to you, causing more insecurity, right? It's like a vicious cycle here. The Devil has found an in right this second because it's easy to play on your insecurities right now. It would be anybody's. It's going to take a lot of inner strength for you to fight against that. Because your flaws, or the flaws in this dynamic, have been illuminated greatly. So not just you can see them, but other people can see them, which just intensifies this feelings. Okay, but if you're aware of them, you can try to work on them, right? That's what I see there. Okay, let's go towards the future. In the future, I have the Five of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Seven of Pentacles. So see, I was just talking about an abandonment feeling and insecurities. And it's this line. I mean, this is you. You are presenting as the Empress, but the devil is trying to get a hold of you, you know, through your insecurities, because it's like you were abandoned or something. They're trying to play on the feeling of lack, which is a skewed way to look at it, but I understand how you can fall into that. Okay, so the Eight of Wands was the communication coming through, which I feel happened for you, not to you. The Six of Pentacles is illuminating the fact that there was no reciprocity, but you have the inner strength to fight back here, to fight back against the devil and the insecurities that are being pushed out in front. The Queen of Pentacles, that's the person who is there. They're being hidden secrecy. Seven of Pentacles, believe it or not, right now, they're not so sure they want to be invested in this anymore. They're on the fence. They get to decide where they want to invest, and it looks like they're deciding to invest possibly elsewhere. All right, what else do we got here? Behind the Sun, I have the Seven of Wands, defensiveness, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're defensive and you're wounded. I mean, that's a given, right? But are you going to let that and this relationship and whatever went wrong here define you? I mean, you're better than that. You don't have to let this define you. You know what I'm saying? You're stronger than that, is what it's saying. Okay, 3 more, and then I got to do the days of the week, or we're going to run out of time here. Let me see. What do we get? 3 more. I've got the Four of Cups, the Temperance, and the Page of Swords. So 4 of Cups would say you're incredibly dissatisfied with the current situation. Oh, well, that was a given, right? For sure. Nobody would be happy in this situation. Temperance would say it's going to take time and energy to try to heal this. It just is. It took time and energy to get into this mess. It's going to take time to get out of it. But you have to be patient with yourself and keep putting one foot in front of the other, right? With the Page of Swords, you're still looking for more clarity. I don't know that there's a whole lot more for you to find other than particulars, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really know how much that's going to help you. It could hurt you more than it helps you in the long run. But at any rate, let's keep going. Monday, we've got the Six of Cups and Judgment. You are calling judgment on something that you have a ton of history and emotion for. Tuesday, I have the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment that's built up over this situation, you know. There you go. A lot of conflict inside of you and outside of you. Wednesday, I have the Page of Cups and I have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you were 100% invested, and on Wednesday, it's possible this person's going to call or text or whatever and give you some half-assed fucking apology, right? Oh, I'm sorry, it just worked out that, whatever they say. Don't even pick up the phone. It's really not worth it. I mean, it's just not. The apology is going to be like a slap in the face. It's not sincere. It's just BS, you know? That's how I see it. Thursday, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You have to adhere to your boundaries. You really do. If you're going to make any sort of forward movement and try to get past this, you've got to adhere to the boundaries and not let this person cross them, because they're going to try, just to try. With the Page of Pentacles, it's time for you to start to rebuild. Rebuild a foundation that's strong enough that you can build on top of it for yourself, okay? That's what you need. That is what I see here, okay? It doesn't matter what the cards say. You just go out and make it the best possible week you can, you know what I mean? The best revenge is for you to do great. And then they can see what they lost and move along. That's what I got. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings and get you through your weekend. If you are looking for a private reading, you can send me a message and I'll get you the details. What else was I saying? Oh, I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, it's not me, it's a scam. I'm here every day with these energy check-ins I've been doing pretty much. So if you want to check those out, that's cool. And if anybody ever DMs you or comes at you in my messages and says that they need you to go to my backup account, I don't have a backup account, so that is definitely a scam artist, okay? Please don't get scammed. It's depressing when it happens. Okay, there you go. I hope you all have a wonderful day, just 'cause. All right, take care.